It's better to be alive than to be right. This was in reference to defensive driving.
Yeah, I agree. It's the simplest idea ever. It's, I don't need to prove anything to you because I don't even know who you are. I just need to get to the other side of this. And for that, I don't know if it's defensive driving or slightly aggressive driving. I don't really care how you want to classify it. I am doing my own stuff. I'm doing it the best I can. And I want to do it without infringing on somebody else's space as much as humanly possible. But this is not you versus me. This is just me versus a situation, and I need to get through the other side. That's it. And a lot of comments have actually circled this blog by saying, suspend your ego. There's like literally, I'm saying hundreds of comments saying, suspend your ego, which means people do understand that being behind the wheel, being at the handlebar, does make your ego function slightly differently.
Oh man.
Right? And you have to get past that.
So this defensive driving angle, another perspective for this is for us in India. We can think about, I am very proper. I follow all the rules and I will drive. I'm doing my best. And that guy is not doing his best. So why should I give him way? Listen, most of the people are not going to be driving according to the rules.
Yeah.
So don't get stuck in that rut. So that defensive driving angle from a slightly different perspective.
Yeah, no, but you're spot on. It's the same angle as far as I'm concerned. Okay. It's part of the same thought process.
You cannot follow that. So that I was telling you on the expressway, this guy wanted to escalate a situation, right? By trying to bring his SUV very close to what I was driving and stuff like that. All I did was, I'm not falling for this. I don't want to escalate. I made it very clear that he was trying to get me to get angry. And I was just like, hey man, listen, you go on your way. I'm going to go on my way.
Correct.
And wrap it up. I'm not interested in any of this. And in terms of who's driving well, not, just think about protecting your machine, protecting yourself and getting home safe. Full stop. Yeah, it's not worth it. You'll find 10 people like that on the road. You've got better things to do.
And hopefully you're not one of those 10. That is the key thing here.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, but I'm very clear about this. As much as at MotorInc, our job is to set the agenda for how do we do this better. I'm trying to do this better when I'm riding by myself. I'm not trying to teach anybody while I'm riding. If you want to learn from me, you have two choices. You can watch MotorInc if you like. You can come to the school where I can give you a much closer interaction and I can introduce you to people who ride even better than me and have even more insight than me in how you ride better, right? I'm not doing this on the commute to work every day. I have no interest at all. I have had people who say, can I ride behind you? Can I overtake you? I will race you. I have no interest
on
in
public roads?
Yeah. And I have no interest in any of this.
Oh.
I don't want to be part of any of these structures.
So you were asking me, why don't you go? How do you manage that?
I'm too self-immersed, honestly, to get involved in any of this. I'm just busy. I put on my helmet and I focus very narrowly on the idea saying, I need to get to work. And then there are no more distractions. Right? I'm not in a rush. Once I'm in a motorcycle is the most powerful thing I do. So if I'm running late, I will run to the bike. I will run off the bike when I arrive at the parking lot on the other side. On the motorcycle, I'm still doing exactly what I want to do every single day, which is, can I ride this better than I did yesterday?
Right.
That's it. If you ride better, you will get there a little bit quicker. That can have a very, very satisfactory idea of saying, I did a good job and I saved a little bit of time. But to ride and think I'm going to save time, that's just not going to happen. It's just going to make you ride worse because your attention is on the time rather than your skill. And then you're interrupting yourself. You're making foolish mistakes. You're picking the wrong gaps. You're trying to, do that last, it's turning yellow. Maybe I will get to the intersection kind of nonsense. It never adds up.
So for me, I think it's been a long journey, and I'm still getting there. I feel to becoming.
Yeah. So I think the difference is that I was born and brought up in Delhi, which is culturally a slightly more aggressive place than Mumbai. So it was quite natural for you to be quite aggressive on a motorcycle early on. But even then, I think
wouldn't it be the other way around? That you'd be more careful.
No. Delhi is an aggressive place, or at least it used to be quite aggressive earlier. So everybody had aggression. And Delhi has wider roads, so everything happens a little bit quicker because Mumbai just gets clogged very quickly,
Correct.
right? So you had the opportunity to go a little bit quicker, and everybody's going faster.
Right.
But like on a 3-lane road in Mumbai, everybody will turn in 3 lanes without interrupting each other. And the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, this is too close for comfort. And then I realized this is normal for this city. Right. In Delhi, it was still a little bit more chaotic than that. But even then I discovered I was very self-absorbed. So when I rode with people, like I was going to Chotu's garage. So sometimes path would cross and we have to go the same way or whatever. I wouldn't try to keep up with somebody who was faster than me. And I would never try to slow down for them beyond slowing down now and then to make sure that they could still see where we are going in case I was doing the directions.
Okay.
But I am not riding off my pace or doing something differently because they happen to be there. And it sounds super egoistic, perhaps, but I think that's a good thing. Because I'm so self-absorbed that I couldn't be bothered with the other people, right? And then I would get compliments or brickbats later. Say, oh, you did that and maybe you shouldn't do it. Or, wow, you ride so well. Both has happened. But I am not involved with you and it is not in that moment. It is a post-analysis, which is fine. Post-analysis means you can sit down, have a chai.
Right.
And over that chai, you can discuss good behavior and bad behavior, right?
Okay.
That way.
Got it.
Oh, I misunderstood. You were looking for me the last time, not Kartik. Okay, no worries. I am also on the main MotorInc channel.